Joining me today, I have Canadian artist Samantha Ebert. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you so much. It's so good to be back.
Absolutely. So, before we get into your brand new single, I want to touch a little bit about your first single, Flowers, because I think the feedback has been so incredible. And you can share a little bit more about this. But I mean, you were even on an NBA playlist. What is that like?
Honestly, I feel like there's been so many things that have happened that are like they're just laughable at the point because it's the Lord who's doing it all. Like for a piano ballad to be like an NBA opening song, that's just crazy. So, yeah, it's that song honestly changed my life and it makes me even more excited to share new music. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Speaking of new music, you have a new single out today, Overthinking. Please tell me a little bit more about it and the heart behind it.
Yeah, it's very I wrote it in a very similar lane and sound to Flowers. It's similar in the way that it's an honest prayer and yeah, you're just telling God like what you're going through and it's more of a song where you're venting about your struggles. But yeah, I wrote this song about my health similar to Flowers and you're just at the point where life is so difficult that you don't really know what to pray anymore. So it's another very unapologetically honest song, but I'm praying that it's going to hit that same target audience of people who have gone through long periods of suffering. And yeah, I'm so excited about it though.
If you don't mind me asking, I would love to know, I think our listeners as well, how is things going with your health? I know you battle Lyme disease, and that's not something that immediately goes away ever. So, yeah.
Yeah, I still battle symptoms, but definitely in the last like 6 months, I've been progressing in the right direction for sure. So yeah, it's good. There was a period of time where I felt super hopeless. That's kind of what overthinking is about, but because it's trial and error for treatment. So, but I found a groove and I'm slowly getting better. So, yeah.
That is good to hear. Truly, I mean that. Um, what do you hope listeners take away from this new single, Overthinking?
um, I think that whenever we're going through struggles and yeah, we go through heavy seasons in life, we have an option whether we're gonna run to God in our pain or we're gonna run away from Him because He's allowed us to go through this. Um, so I really hope it acknowledges how heavy and how hard the circumstance they're going through is and all of the emotions and thoughts that they have towards the circumstance. But ultimately, I hope it doesn't leave them in their pain. The hook of the song is like, when I'm sinking, overthinking, you won't leave me there. So I really hope that, yeah, I hope people don't stay stuck in their sadness and in the heaviness, that they acknowledge that there is an eternal hope and there's a hope in the present as well. So, yeah.
I absolutely love this vein. I love the idea of saying, you know what, we as Christians, just because we have God in our life does not mean we get to skip over the hard parts. In fact, we might go through some more terrible storms because we are believers, and yet He walks through that time with us. And that is the deep hope. I'm so excited that you've released a new song. Any future plans on an EP or album, or is that too far in the future?
I am working on an EP. It's called, I haven't shared this publicly yet, but it's called The Waiting. And basically, it's all of the different like facets and experiences and emotions that we feel waiting on God. So there's the good, the perseverance, and also the heavy. So flowers kind of sums up the whole thing, and overthinking's another one similar. So yeah.
That is beautiful and very exciting. When that happens, please do let us know. We'd love to talk to you again about it. Our
Sure.
listeners, of course, we've got a Christian base. How can they currently pray for you?
How you can pray for me? Yeah, just that the Lord would continue to put ideas in my heart and my mind, and yeah, that I would continue to share things that need to be talked about in the Christian space. And yeah, just for overall health.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. Is there anything else? Oh, before we get to that, how can people, if they've never heard of flowers, which where are you living? Under a rock? But anyway, if they haven't heard of flowers or they want to hear your new single as well, how can they listen and follow along with you?
You can follow me on all platforms at Samantha Ebert Music. Yeah, on Spotify, Instagram, it's everywhere. So,
Fantastic. And here on CHBN as well. That is beautiful. Is there anything else that you'd like to share today?
um, I'm trying to think. I think I'm just so excited about the single and the next few songs, next collection of songs that I'll be sharing. I hope that they encourage people walking through similar struggles or completely different struggles. And yeah, I'm excited. So thanks so much for having me, though. It's truly so grateful for the support from your radio station. And yeah, always encouragement.
Well, I feel the exact same way about you, Samantha. I truly do believe that you are going to blow up in the best way. I think your songs resonate with our audience in a deep way. So thank you for taking the time, and we're going to share this with our listeners.
Awesome. Thank you.